Hello, I am here now. Apologies for the kind of extended wait to start stream. I had a couple things to attend to. This is gonna be a strange stream. Um, new game, new game. That's obvious. Um, but it's running kind of funny, as some of you who might know the Gaius V8 deep lore might know. Uh, I play my whole stream runs off of a MacBook Pro, and Macs don't really have the best um like support for games. So I have to go through some funny means. And this game is running on Whiskey, which is a way for um for Windows games to run on Mac. And it is also running on an outdated version of Steam because the current version of Steam no longer works on Whiskey. So we are doubly jank um, right now. But I have done some thorough testing. Game works fine mostly. Only kicker is the graphics get a little quirky at night. Hey, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, that's it. So that's why I put the photosensitivity warning. Really, it's gonna be fine. Like I've tested the game pretty well. It's not too distracting, and it's not too much of a problem. But still, figured I'd throw that there. This is a good song. I like this song. Um, anyways, I'm gonna have a sip of water, and then we're gonna get right into it. Uno momento. I'm also realizing I forgot to um I had add the emote that I wanted to add. I'll try to remember to do that later. Um, kill the jams, and here we go. Ba, ba, ba. Yes, we're gonna be rocking on normal mode because I am having fun here. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Come on, load. I know you work. Hello. I think it's still loading. I can tell you, this did not happen before stream in all of my testing. Gonna give it a little bit longer, and if this holds up, I will restart the game. Hang on. I'm gonna quit the game and restart it. Let me bring the music back for you. Here, I'll put us on BRB while I do this. I'm not going nowhere, but I don't know. Uh, I really like this album. This is a good album. This is Cassiopeia, by the way. Uh, we might have to hot swap something else, which is not great because I'm gonna have to go digging around for my mouse. I'll try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be upset and sad. And then we're probably gonna play Minecraft. Cause that's old reliable. That's what works. Come on. Uh, I'm so annoyed. Genuinely, I ran that. I don't know what happened. I ran that test stream earlier and it worked just fine. Come on, man. Now it's not even closing. Stop. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check one more thing. Yeah, that's okay. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. One more go. If it doesn't start up this time, we're playing Minecraft, and we will have a maybe a kind of lengthy BRB while I go dig through a basket for my mouse. I'm um I'm moving units in my dorm, so I'm kind of packed up a little right now. Yeah, this ain't happening. All right. I am a little annoyed right now. I'm a little peeved. Um, sorry, everybody who wanted to see Halo, which included me, very much included me, one of my favorite games of all time. Let me unpin this chat. It's no longer applicable. And hello Matthew, welcome in. Been a minute. Um, yeah. Oh boy. I'm very annoyed because I tested it out earlier and it worked just fine. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute and pop away for a second while I dig through a basket for my mouse. Um, usually I'm running D&D at this time. Well, I'll be right back. Hang on. It should be on the top level of the basket. Hang on. Hang on. Chat, you won't believe this. Past me must have thought about this exact scenario where I would be playing Minecraft on stream. So I left my mouse out of the moving basket. It's on my desk. It was just obscured by my microphone's pop filter. Give me 1 second while I pull out my dongle to plug in my mouse to my laptop. My doingus. My boingle. Ugh. When I get a functioning capture card, Halo is gonna probably be one of the first things I play. Yay. Sorry if I hit my mic. My cable is over on this side. Oh no. Okay. I got gifted a 6 pack of Mentos tubes. Like the little tubes of Mentos. Mentos? 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 I don't know. I had to move that. I had it on my desk. Yeah, I'm making some bad sounds into the microphone tonight. Zooey mama. Okay. Here, you know what? We'll do something. I'm gonna do something before I put us on Minecraft. Hang on. So how are you doing tonight, Matthew? Jolly as usual? Hello, Lizard23. How are you doing tonight? Apologies if you were excited for Halo 3 ODST. Done did, broke it did. I am upsetty spaghetti. Okay, Lizzo, you're doing your typical try to goad Gaius. That actually gets me. Oh boy, I will actually throw hands over Halo. I love this game so much. Well, I love Halo. I also love Minecraft. We're not playing Halo because Halo broke. I'm tired, just relaxing since there's no D&D though. I love playing Dungeons and Dragons. I will say when a session gets canceled, I do kind of get a little relieved because then I don't have any obligations. But I love D&D. Halo is one of my favorite games. Matthew is spitting right now, objectively. Uh, I'm just loading up the game. Hang on, and I'll get it on screen. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten about you. Don't you worry, chat. I remembered. So easy to get, guys. Go. Just say something that I love deep down in my heart and will never not love is bad, and that'll get me going real good. Also, I'm lying. It wasn't D&D. Who cares? Who cares? Pathfinder and D&D are basically the same thing. If anybody is gonna if anybody is gonna get on you for that, if anybody's gonna get on you for that, they're lame and not cool and not poggers. Never said it was bad. I said I don't care about it. Uh so Halo, you know how I am with Battlestar Galactica? That's me with Halo. I think Halo is, and I'm realizing my mistake now. Uh-oh. Hang on. Formatting. Here, you can join me for this. You can join me for formatting. I think me letting that song just play on repeat is one of the funniest things I've ever done on stream. Uh Cork is my personal. That's right. I get ugh. I get on you for everything, Matt. Okay. I, as always, don't remember what I was doing before I logged off last time. So we're in for a treat. Do I have any more raw materials? It's also been a little bit of it's been a minute since I've played this game. Does anybody remember the movie Bedtime Stories with Adam Sandler? Anybody remember You're Killing the Ender Dragon? Ah, yes, I've reached the end game already. Uh, Anybody remember Bedtime Stories with Adam Sandler? Where he eats a Dole Whip and then gets his tongue bit by a bee, and then who is it? Russell Brand, I think. Russell Brand is not a good guy, but nobody knew it at the time Bedtime Stories was made. Russell Brand's character has to translate, and then Adam Sandler delivers like a heartfelt speech, but it's all through swollen tongue bee talk. Anybody remember that? Russell Crowe? Russell Brand. Russell Crowe is one of those method actors. I believe twitch.tv/snappybark kind of railed on him the other night. Not in that way. Russell Brand. Russell Brand is who I'm talking about. He's I believe he was on Jordan Peterson's podcast, and that should tell you enough. What the frack am I looking at? Ew. Yeah. Appropriate response. We can go mining. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go mining. I need to offload some stuff though. That can fit in there. Climate. Stop talking about disgusting low quality men. Adam Sandler's a nice guy, from what I know. He's not low quality. He just has made some bad movies. I do want to have a stack of cobblestone. Just to, you know, move around and stuff. Because cobblestone is good for, amazing for traversal. Where's my throwaway chest? Here it is. Food I keep. What else do I put away? I don't... I don't know why I haven't done this yet. Did that use all of them? Yeah, they're all gone. Okay. Oh, I don't think you saw. I don't think I gave you the opportunity to see. I changed my... What's it? Where's my function key? There it is. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? There it is. I changed my skin to an ODST to try to make up for no ODST tonight. Does this make things better, chat? It's a really nice skin. I really like it. Okay. What do I have that needs offloading? Oh yeah, I wanted to look for sticks. Do I have any sticks? I got some... Oh, I got 20 sticks. You look like Master Chief himself. Master Chief is a Spartan, not an orbital drop shock trooper. He's a Spartan 2 specifically. Said Master Chef? You did say Master Chef, actually. That's true. It's true, you did say that. Okay. Do I have any more wood anywhere? Wood and or sticks? I do not. I do have some raw iron that is not getting smelted right now, though. Halo Master Chef is a great game. Really, I've got these oak planks. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna turn these into planks. I'm going to turn these. I don't know why I did that again. Why am I doing this? Take that out. Then I'm gonna split it in half again and turn these into sticks. I have read a lot of Halo books. I consider myself a little bit of a mild Halo lore master. Just a little bit. Put this and these here. I don't need that. They can go in there. It's fine. I don't need raw salmon right now. They can go in here. I really got a crap ton of food. I read The Fall of Reach, The Flood, and First Strike. ton in elementary school. I have read all of those in sequence once a while ago. I've been meaning to get around to them again, but I don't really have the drive to reread a book like I have the drive to rewatch a movie or replay a game. Halo the Flood is an odd book because it's not written by the same guy that wrote it's not written by the same guy that wrote Fall of Reach and First Strike. Did you read Dungeon Crawler Carl? I believe I have been... I think my psychology professor told me to read that book. It is on the list. I need my wood. Give me my wood. I'll just take all of it. Yeah, Halo the Flood is, I think, a profoundly boring book. You should read everything against tuberculosis. Holy frack, I really need to. But when you're having to read stuff like academically, you don't really have any drive to read anything recreationally. That is my problem right now. I'm struggling to read a manga, man. Like it's a problem. There. I do have an extra shield now. Yeah, I think we can go and I think we're good to party. I think we're good to party now. I keep getting started. Halo the Flood. I know I read one book that wasn't for class my entire 4 years of college. I believe we have discussed this before. It is difficult. Halo the Flood was written by a different guy than the guy who wrote Fall of Reach and First Strike, which is weird because it's in the middle of that continuity. It's not like they got a new author after that main series was over. No, they got him in the middle. And it's literally just a retelling of Combat Evolved, but not as entertaining. Master Chief's character is weirdly different from his character in First Strike and Fall of Reach. And also, it's like a 300-page book that is only 12 chapters long, which means every chapter is agonizingly long. And thankfully, it's not just a retelling of Combat Evolved. There's also some different perspectives on Combat Evolved in there. Like there's some Marines that you follow and some dude, you follow a Sangheili and a grunt, an Ungoy. That part, that's the best part of the book. Following the Sangheili and the Ungoy is the best part of the book. Every part that involves the Master Chief is boring, and you can honestly kind of skip it. Just play Combat Evolved, and you'll get all of the information you need in a much more entertaining manner. But read the parts of Halo the Flood that don't follow Master Chief. Trying to go in a direction that I don't think I've gone before in here. Played through Halo so much, except 5. It's the only Halo. I've never played because I don't have the console. I can play Halo 5. I refuse to play Halo 5. It is so fundamentally unlike every other Halo that I have zero drive to play it. I know the story, good enough for me. Oh boy, this is the loud song. Is the audio good? Are we okay, chat? I know people complained about the song being absurdly loud before. Which it is. It kind of is absurdly loud. What about Halo Wars? I've not played Halo Wars 2. I have played Halo Wars 1. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not very good at RTS games. My strategy was just throw tanks at the problem until it went away. Good game, though. I really need to play Halo Wars 2. I grew up on RTS, but I'm only passable. I will, Oh no, I see another one. Okay, I'm running. There is an RTS game called Homeworld. It's on, Steam. It's an old one. Homeworld Remastered is on Steam. That's a fun game. It has a very well-made mod called Battlestar Galactica Fleet Commander that is just an RTS version of Battlestar Galactica. It follows the story exactly, and you just play through different scenes from Battlestar, and it's very cool. Very good. Only play it if you've seen Battlestar Galactica, though. Battlestar Galactica is required viewing to play through the mod, but it is a very good mod and a very nice game. I quite enjoy the game. Holy frack, there's so many of them. This place is huge. Oh, no! Homeworld is a great game for modded Battlestar Galactica. I only heard of it because of the mod, and only purchased it because of the mod, but it is it's a very well-made game. Very much enjoy. And apparently, there's another Battlestar Galactica Fleet Command mod coming out for Homeworld 3. Which I believe takes place before the series and takes place during the first Cylon War, which is very interesting if I'm remembering correctly. That's what it is. But I'm looking forward to it, and it might make me pick up Homeworld 3. Played a lot of Star Wars Empire at War. Had a mid that really made everything Stargate. I had a mod that made everything Stargate SG-1, which was neat. I've heard very good things about that game. I've considered it. I've considered playing Empire at War because there are so many great mods for it. I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of iron, chat. There is so much iron. There is a comical amount of iron down here. What is that emote? Oh, it's from Miss Blob. Oh, it's a Pong. That's nice, sweetie. I don't know why I said that. That just felt like the tone of voice that I was accidentally doing. Like a kid walks up to you with their little crayon drawing. Also, it is getting very dark in my room right now, so I'm gonna stand up and turn on a lamp, which is what I normally do. I always forget to turn one on before stream. It's kind of weird not having my microphone follow me because I'm so used to wearing a headset mic. How's the mic, by the way? I think it sounds better. I've done a little bit of finagling with it. I think I've got it to a point where it sounds pretty good. Did I mention I found this microphone, or a friend found this microphone in the trash and reserved it for me? Because somebody threw this thing away. People really don't have any idea what they're doing. It's kind of hilarious. The things that me and my friends have found in the trash. Because people will just get rid of them. Instead of thinking, can I sell this? Can I give this to somebody? No, just first thought is I don't need or want this anymore. Bin. This is very deep. Oh, wait a minute. No. Maybe? Perhaps. I might run into a deep dark down here. Which is alarming. I hear ya. Get rocked. What's been very annoying recently, very annoying to me, is that I have very much wanted to play through the entirety of Halo again. Just in my own time. And Halo is presently a little borked on the Steam Deck right now, which is how I play all of my games in my personal time. And there have been no updates to either Proton or the Master Chief Collection to fix it, which is very annoying. Or Gaius Vate. Yeah, it's very much a first world problem. But I like Halo. Just wants to play Halo. I do just want to play Halo. What a weird bit of world generation. Oh great, it didn't fall. Really though, what a strange bit of world generation. I guess this is just kind of how Deep Slate do, but it's weird. Infinite works just fine. I don't actually have the Infinite... I don't have the Infinite campaign on my Steam Deck. I have that on my Xbox, but I don't have my Xbox, so I can't play it. But the Infinite multiplayer, which is free to play, and I would highly recommend, does work. What are your channel points called again? I'm not very clever, so I just named them Ratcoin. As you can see, it's a coin with a rat on it. Oh, howdy there. Matt is collecting his rat coins. There's really only one good thing to spend it on. Matt calls his channel points XP, so I think you're fine. Wow. That was targeted. That was targeted. That was amazing. That's great. Why is this so lit up? Ah, that's why. Told you she bullies me? I think she kind of just bullies everybody. What did I find? What did I find? Another cave. We been knew. Girl, we been knowing how to draw. Bully Matt most because I love him the most. Matthew, does that track? How does that make you feel? Am I getting shot at right now? Can't believe it. Can't believe somebody would shoot at me. Yeah, that tracks, I guess. Get got. I'm really glad I have my compass, because otherwise I would be fracked right now. I have no idea how I got here. I do need to return my capture card to Amazon. I'm very annoyed, but I don't know what's wrong, but I keep getting busted ones. I had to return the same one twice now. I know it's busted because people in the reviews have said that they tested it on a MacBook with a Steam Deck, which is literally what I was doing, and was still borkaded. So I guess I'm gonna have to just wait until I can get a little more fancy schmancy model. With a capture card, I could... Right now, like, my biggest problem with stream is that I just am so limited in what I can play. Because of the lack of Mac support for a lot of things. And with that, I would with a capture card, I could just plug in my Steam Deck and not have a worry in the world about the support, because basically everything is supported on the Steam Deck. But my capture cards don't work. Does this go anywhere of note? Or am I just... Okay, there is a cave attached. That's good. Uh-oh. How did I get here? It's like in those... It's like in plays. You have to fall through floor. I just wicked witched myself through the floor. Do you sleep with the fan? I sleep with the fan year-round for the noise. Do you hear my fan? Do you hear my fan right now? Is that why you ask? Because yes, I have a fan running right now. I always have a fan running every second of every day. I think the last time I turned it off was when I was just comically cold. Okay, but do you hear it right now? Do you hear my fan? I need to craft a new one when I get back. Do you hear it? And it is for the noise, because I kind of just hate existing in silence. Because then I start thinking about things, and that makes me sad. I don't hear it. I'm reading a book about sleep. Oh. They mentioned fans. The fan has to stay on, even when it's real cold. I don't think you were here when I mentioned this earlier, but I'm moving units in my dorm into a unit like the one I have now, but next to a buddy of mine. So I would be neighbors with my friend. And my friend complains about a sorry, itching. My friend complains about some buzzing that you can hear in his unit because he's next to a parking lot and you can hear the buzzing of parking lot stuff. And he doesn't have a fan running, but I am perfectly fine with the buzzing in his unit. And I think it's because I'm used to toning out sounds like my fan. He needs a fan. He is a strange man. Like, a joke that I have is he's normal where it matters, like up in the headspace, but he's fracked up everywhere else. Because he's just got some weird, he's a strange man. That's why he's your friend. Tell that boy to get a white noise machine. Actually, you know all this garbage that I've been talking about getting things out of the trash? He's the reason I get things out of the trash, and he got a nice tower fan out of the deal. He just needs to clean it. Because secondhand fans are probably one of the grossest things I can think of. Uncleaned. Did I tell you? Did I mention I got a whole TV? whole TV out of the trash? I said, okay, not out of the trash. Somebody was giving it away for free, and I got a TV, like, mount in the trash that somebody was throwing away. Better than half a TV. I say a whole something for emphasis. I don't literally... I'm not trying to make it known that it was a complete something. I hear a witch. I hear a witch and I'm fearful. I'm getting closer. Probably somewhere up in there, I think. Sounds like the general direction. Maybe up here? Is there an up? There is an up there. That's probably where the witch is. Yep, that's where the witch is, because I just got poisoned. Yoips! Youcho! Owie zowie. Where are you, freak? Get here. Please perish. Oh. Bat died. How long until I'm not poisoned? 15 seconds? Okay. I have to hope I don't get got by nothing else. I might get got by something else. I heard a skeleton up there. Also, you remember how my old garbage chair I said was like $210 and like that was a crazy number to me? Garbage chair 2.0 is $600 retail. People don't care. Like you could easily sell this chair. All it had was a broken armrest. You could easily sell it for half off. Easily. 300 easy. But this person just, whoever had it before, just put it in the bin. Got him. Buying you a new one, I guess I don't care. Frack, man. I'm like really close to death, so I'm gonna go over here and eat a carrot. Copper piping tomorrow? What for? Is it your bathroom again? Is your bathroom exploded? Didn't explode this time? Are you just... Is this explosion prevention? Or yet more explosion repair? Oh. Been up there. I hear lava. That's a low number of torches. Simple task of replacing the faucet turned into this because whoever installed the previous faucet a decade ago damaged the pipes in the process. Wow, I am so unsurprised. I have known a couple people of the trade, and one recurring theme is people will try to do the job of a tradie without actually having the skills of a tradie. Typical, yeah, I know typical, like, my brother knows a guy who'll do it for free kind of thing. That's probably what happened. Yo! Oh. Oh, no. This is what I feared. This is exactly what I feared. I'm gonna get these and run the other way. What is that? That's a problem. Yeah. That's a Deep Dark, and inside of Deep Darks you can summon a boss. That boss being the Warden. The Warden is the hardest to kill thing in the game. I have not summoned it yet, but if I go any closer, I will summon it, which is why I'm gonna go over here, because over here looks fine and peaceful. Ish. I do need to figure out how to get out of here. I'm gonna try to retrace my steps, because I have 2 torches left, and that's not good. That's no good, as Steve Urkel playing Sonic would say. You summon it by proximity, you summon it by sound. There are these things, called, like, shriekers or something? I don't remember. What are they called? Are they called shriekers? Something like. And they also have, like, these proximity extenders, or, like, sound extenders, that if you're near a sound extender, it will transmit the sound you made to a shrieker, and the shrieker will make a loud sound and summon the Warden. Yikes. Yep. Like, on the server that I play with my buddies on, the Minecraft professionals, like, do not touch. Don't touch. Never go near. About the Deep Dark. Because I'm the one who goes mining, and I discover these things, and then the Minecraft professional says, don't ever go near there ever again, and I listen. Holy frack! No way I'm here! I just realized where I am. Wowza. Okay. I might have meandered my way into a different cave system that I discovered. Minecraft is a horror game? Sure as frat can be. I'm out of torches. Cannot see anything. Again, my brightness for my enjoyment. I can't see anything, but there's more coal to be got. You know what? I'm gonna come back to this. Because I think the exit is semi-easy to get. Is it? Oh man, I don't know where I am. I thought I was close to a way out. I'm not. This is not the way out. The way out is up here. So like how bad is it? Is the faucet? Like does it function fine, but you're just redoing it, so you need to make the repairs, or are there other problems? Is there a moderator action to be performed? No, there's not. Oh, finally, okay. Technically functions. It works, it's just ugly and could start leaking at any moment. It technically functions fine, but honestly a pretty shabby. Otherwise, it's pretty shabby otherwise. I follow. Just it's bathroom explosion prevention. Trap house shower? Request elaboration. Earn. A lot of lapis, holy frack. Trap house slingster for a residence used in the illegal drug trade, serving as a place for drug dealers to operate, users to gather, or drugs to be stored or manufactured. Ah, I get it. Pretty rundown usually. Were you aware you were getting a drug house when you were when you were signing the lease and or mortgage? Well, you can't lease and mortgage at the same time. You know what I mean. It's not really a drug house. Oh, is this another classic Lizra 23 exaggeration? Ah. An old lady lived here before us. As you should know, those are the most common meth dealers. An old lady who sold heroin. Frack yeah, Grandma. Get that bag. This is the first time in my entire life I have said, get that bag. I never plan on saying it ever again. Okay. The house is just over a century old and its guts was sold. Previous owner at some point was a real DIY person, which caused problems too. Oh, I bet money it was like some 40-something-year-old married couple who watched a lot of Chip and Joanna Gaines. What was that show? Fixer Upper. Watched a lot of Fixer Upper, and they were like, "Oh man, we can Fixer Upper this house," and then they did it bad. You're probably spot on. I know people. I know people, Lizard23. I understand humanity. Also, sorry, I just banged my mic. I didn't mean to. Just because I'm not human doesn't mean I can't get you guys. I'm mostly human anyway. Alright. What am I doing? That show kind of went hard though. Have you ever seen an episode of Fixer Upper? Kind of went hard though. All my friends kind of get on me for liking old people shows. Like, I'll watch me a Jeopardy. I'll watch a Jeopardy if it's on. I'll watch a Fixer Upper. I love Jeopardy. I had a thought the other day, and I kind of sat there for a moment and just contemplated. There's going to be a whole generation of people who have never heard of Alex Trebek. Don't usually watch HGTV though. I don't really either, but if it's on, I'm gonna enjoy me a Fixer Upper. Consumerism bothers me. I have not seen modern HGTV, but the good old days with the Chip and Joanna Gaines, it kind of went crazy though. R.I.P. Alex Trebek. Yes, I'm so sad. People will never know what Alex Trebek was like. Great TV host. Have you heard me mention Longmont Potion Castle on stream? Did Chip and Joanna, did they get a divorce? Oh no. Welp. Welp. Hang on, I'm gonna fact check that because I also did get a message that I need to check in case it's important. What did I say? Oh, Longmont Potion Castle. Longmont Potion Castle is one of the few actually funny prank callers. Nope, they're still married. They're still married. Longmont Potion Castle is one of the only funny prank callers, and somehow he got his hands on Alex Trebek's phone number, and when their show ended years ago. They're still going crazy though. I think they wanted to spend more time with their kids, which, you know what, respectable. I can respect that. But they're still doing stuff, like they're still in the media. They just don't have a full-time show. I have 5 kids. Definitely a lot of kids to spend time with. I can respect that. I can respect that. But Longmont Potion Castle, he got his hands on Alex Trebek's phone number and somehow had the ability to transfer other phone calls that he had to other numbers. So he would just start a prank call with some random guy and then say, hang on now while I transfer you to my manager or something like that. Transfer you to the right department. And then he would transfer them to Alex Trebek. And he did this consistently for a whole day. And you could hear Alex Trebek get more and more angry as they went on, because every time this person was like, hey, can you help me with my problem? And Alex Trebek was like, I don't know how my number got out there, but I don't know who you are. And it was some of the funniest things I've ever heard. Poor Trebek. Yeah, poor Trebek. But he also, Alex Trebek kind of just became a recurring character in Longmont Potion Castle, because every now and then he would just transfer some guy to Alex Trebek. Instead of like the all day, he would just intermittently, throughout his different prank calls, just transfer people to Alex Trebek. And these people he was prank calling had no idea they were on the phone with Alex Trebek. And I just think it's really funny. This is a perfect use of that emote. Oh, did I not actually? Oh, I never actually made the iron block. I think Longmont Potion Castle is very funny. I don't know what to tell you. There's one Longmont that I say everybody should listen to. It's the Star People. It's the Star People one. If you just look up Longmont Potion Castle Star People, listen to that. I think it's very funny. There's something about it tickles me good. Is that dawn or that's the night time? The crux of the Star People one is he's performing a voting survey and asking people who they voted for. Which, of course, nobody wants to say. But because nobody wants to say it, he gets more and more, like, not aggressive. He's never aggressive, but he just keeps asking, and people get progressively more annoyed with him. And I think that's very funny. Because he'll also just start, like, piping in sounds, and he'll distort his voice every now and then. Like these kooky radio effects. And that's very funny, because it'll just... People get confused. I think it's very funny when people just get confused. I don't really get nothing about out of people being angry. I get something out of people being confused. That's when a prank call is funny to me, is when people are confused. Like, I don't know if you've seen that TikTok of... I don't use TikTok, by the way, but I'll get them every now and then. Through different means, but there's this one TikTok of a guy who's actively in a job interview. And he is asked, like, what makes you think that you are qualified for this job? Or just some stupid job interview question. And he's like, he just says this string of... It's like listening to somebody speak a different language, but that different language is English. That's what effectively this guy does. He says English words, but in a sequence that is like MC Escher painting level of bizarrity. And he's just, and this, you could see the confusion grow on the lady performing the job interview. That would hurt my brain. Yeah, you could see it kind of hurt the lady performing the job interview too. And she was immediately like, I don't think you're a good fit for this company. Like, she, no dwelling on it. Didn't want to deal with it. And it was really funny. I like confused people. Confused people I find very funny. Because confusion doesn't hurt anybody. Making somebody angry is kind of just mean. But confusing people, nobody's hurt. They're just confused. And that's why I like... Oh, that's why you stream to confuse us all? I confuse myself a lot. Like, why am I here? Why do I do this? But that's what Longmont Potion Castle does. Is he just confuses people. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna finish off this room. I'm gonna go get some wood. I'm gonna... Do I have any sticks left? No, I think I used up all my sticks. Ah, beans. Beans. I used up all my sticks. Actually, though, hang on. If I'm gonna go get more wood anyway, I could just use some of this. I'm gonna make me an axe. Maybe a couple axes. You know what? I'll craft me a couple axes. I like to think I'm doing an alright job of streaming. Streaming is also just like some little inside baseball here. I have no idea how Northern Lion does it. Like, frack, even Snappy. Like, I have no idea how people can just be so effortlessly funny. Well, maybe less snappy on that part. Got him. But yeah, people who just do this and they're funny and they have things to talk about, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't comprehend. Puts in so much effort. Like, just also, like, not even just being funny, that's like advanced. Like, having things to talk about, that's something, like, that's impressive. Takes practice, guys. You're already a better streamer than you were. I feel like tonight I'm doing really well because I don't have much dead air. It's kind of like a to be like brutally honest. Maybe not brutally honest, but just like some more inside baseball. It's too... I work best when I have things to bounce off of. Like, I feel like I'm doing a good job when my chat is active, right? But to get an active chat, you have to be entertaining, but I'm not good at being entertaining without an active chat. So it's like a weird Catch 22. That's the word for it. Catch 22. Right? That's it. That's it. Probably. Yeah. That's the word that means the things. I should probably be replanting the trees. That's the word for sure. You say that like it's not the word though. Where's the last tree I cut down? I need to replace it. It is. I believe that it is. I just think it's funny that you said it like it wasn't. Is that? No, that's fine. And I think I cut down another tree, but we'll just put one up here. It'll be fine. Catch 22, it's from a book. I believe you. Hopefully I'll have... Well, the worst part... What's kind of difficult is the things that I like to talk about are typically not very common things to enjoy in the online space, let's say. Like, for example, football season is starting this weekend? Next weekend? I don't remember. Like, pro and college football, they're coming back. And I am unbelievably excited. I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? I don't belong here. Yeah. So, like, that's another thing, is I kind of just have niche interests in a world of niche interests. But none of the niche interests are my niche interests. Well, not none of, but this is another thing my friends kind of make fun of me for. I am so unbelievably into sports. That emote looks familiar. Who made that emote? Ah, it's Mrs. Blob again. Like, I really enjoy sports. Like, more than I think anybody I've interacted with ever enjoys sports. But when you're on, like, Twitch, unless you are actively in the sports side of Twitch... You love sports so much, why don't you marry them? I don't think I could actually marry somebody unless they like sports. That's like up there in, like, requirements. Gotta be sports. Gotta like a sports. Yeah, unless you're, like, actively in the sports side of Twitch, don't really encounter many sports guys. Whoa, holy frack. That's... Almost ran right into that. So it's weird. Because, like, you gotta find good things to talk about. And if you're passionate about those things, it typically works out pretty well. But if nobody else cares about those things, it's kind of a difficult thing to talk about. No! Ah! Let me out, let me out, let me out! Can I take off my boots and be chill? Nope, 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 I still sink. I still sink. Let me out! Help me! Help! Ah! Let me go! I'm gonna die! No! We're gonna go around. Oh, if only I had fish. Is that quick snow? It's like, it's called powdered snow, I think. Yeah, I can't tame the cat unless I had a fish. I don't have a fish, nor do I have a fishing rod, which means I can't collect fish. It's powdered snow, I think, and it, like, you can sink into it. That's weird. Go look at that. It's just like a lava pit? What's this? Oh, yep. There it is. I see you over there. I'm gonna walk right by you. I don't know why I'm over here. I just kind of decided to start walking. Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken was a pretty good Padishah Emperor in Dune Part 2. I'm very excited for the next Dune movie. I do not oft look forward to movies. There have just been no movies that have been interesting recently. At least movies to, like, go see in the theater. Oh no, it distracted me. I don't know why I found that so funny. He's glad he tickled your funny bone. Thank you, Matthew. When was the last time that you were excited to, like, go to a movie? It's playing Persona 5 right now? I need to get Persona 5. Bush. Huh. I was excited for the new Fantastic Four flick and the new Superman, but I had, like, zero drive to go see them. Like, the last time I wanted to go to the theater was Dune Part 2. And I did, thankfully. It was an amazing experience. Probably the Hunger Games movie, since COVID, though I hate going to theaters. I am confident in both my immune system and in people's general upkeep of theaters. It's just movies have been so uninteresting. I'm really itchy right now. Like, movies have been so uninteresting to me. And all of these streaming services haven't really helped, because if it's a movie that I probably would have thought about going to see a while back, now because of, like, streaming services, oh, it's like a situation of, oh, I'll just wait for it to hit on HBO Max or something. Instead of, you know, actually going to see it. You know, does that make sense? Probably the Hunger Games movies. Yeah. Hunger Games. I feel the same about movies, but I'll just wait until the library gets it. Well, I say wait for streaming services because when they hit streaming services, they hit some other places as well, let's say, and those are the places that I get my movies. Library is a great place to get movies, though. Library has a very quick turnaround. Like, I borrowed Dune Part 2 from the library, and it had, like, fairly quickly after been put on DVD and then put in the library. Why did you just Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown football noise. Why'd you just do that in my chat right now, Lister23? Why did you just go like the great Charlie Brown will do? I'm gonna plug my tablet in. I said arg like a yes. That. Come on, man. Hey, you're just talking to somebody who referenced Charlie Brown. I not exactly queued up to anticipate that sort of thing, I don't think, because I just referenced Charlie Brown. Who the frack references Charlie Brown anymore? Every time I bring up Charlie Brown, I'm going to bring this up. I cannot understand how twitch.tv/snappybark does not like Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown goes hard. Charlie Brown goes hard. Also, the soundtrack is just good jazz. And I love me a good jazz. Yeet! You still following me? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no, I can't sprint anymore. Alright, we're good. We're chill. Well, box myself in. Is the whole world just snowy? Because I've walked long fracking time. I don't know, where's sunrises? Sunrises over there. Where does the sun rise? East. I've walked a long fracking time west. And it's still just snow. Where is my biodiversity? More, what do they call them? Taiga biomes? With the big the spruce trees and the snow. These are really tall trees though, like weirdly tall. Where is my biodiversity? I would like a jungle or something. Something interesting. Desert, perhaps? Taiga woods. Taiga woods. He did the golfing. I hate golf, and also I think Tiger Woods beat his wife. Don't quote me on that. Don't sue me, Tiger Woods, if that's not true. I remember hearing that a while ago. Ram it. I also hate golf. Also dislike... Bush. Tiger Woods. I don't know enough about the man to really pass complete judgment. I have not done my research, but I heard that he was not very nice to his wife, and I don't like that. Don't like that. What did I just find? What are you? Are these just funny little bricks, funny little stones in the dirt? He at least was a serial cheater? That might have been it. It might have been that he was cheating on his wife. That might have been it. No respect for people who cheat on their wives either. Dirtbags. A lot of them. See a creeper over there. I'm gonna not go over in that direction. Preach, rat boy. I ain't preaching much. I'm just common sensing right now. Also, we've finally broken out of snow. Oh no, that's drowned. Eee. Another thing that I would be able to do with a capture card that I'd be very excited to do. So I'm kind of going all over the place. I'm thinking of things to talk about, like a good streamer should. I'd be able to play Switch games and stuff, including Smash. I very much enjoy Smash. And a community Smash night might be fun for the people who play Smash. Yikes. Or just playing Smash on stream, just in general. I like Smash. I could craft a boat. From TimV071 in chat, orgy! You can quote TimV071 in chat on that. Orgy. Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away! Where'd he go? How you doing there, Sharky? I hope my neighbor didn't hear me. Hope your neighbor did hear you. Yeah. He's on the other end of the hall, so I doubt it, but doing alright. Got home. Now I get to do nothing. Now you get to do your job of moderating for me. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what orgy means. Is it a job if I enjoy doing it? It's like a graduation speech. Like this. If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Which is, like, wrong. What is that? What am I looking at? Ayo? Ayo? Ayo! No! Ocean Monument. I have no idea. Hang on. Here. Function F3. And 2. There we go. Screen cap the coordinates. I know, I'm being careful. That's why I was at so far away when I was getting the coordinates. I'm being careful. That's very nice though. Now get me some diamond armor and like enchant it up. Gonna be one of the first places I go. We've done it, chat. We've discovered new land. And is also, I think that's a pirate ship. A sunken ship. Yes, it is. We've done it, chat. We've discovered new land. We've discovered a new nation. I don't think I've ever seen one sideways before. Make landfall, and then go kill all the indigenous people. I'm gonna poke around in this pirate ship here. Not how fences do. I don't actually know where the treasure chests are on these sideways ones, because I've never seen a sideways one before. I didn't know they could generate like this. Kind of cool. Also, no idea what I'm doing. Not good. You're gonna stretch right now? Can't believe you would stretch right now of all times. Can't believe of all times you would pick right now to stretch. Can't believe it. That was crazy. Just chilling. Just hanging out right there. Was there no second treasure chest in this kind? Where's my second treasure chest? There should be 2, right? There's always 2, right? What's getting me? Oh, it's you. I guess there might just not be one. Sag. I'm hearing a bunch of funny sounds right now, and I don't like any of them. I should probably have a bed with me. I believe phantoms are gonna start spawning soon. See a creeper to my left. Not good. Ah! That's a lot of boys over there. A bad amount of... You're joshing me. It's fine. We're fine. Why are you so fast? Holy frack. Where's the other sheep? I need more wool. We're gonna have problems soon. Alright, I'm hoofing it. I'm getting out. I'm scooting. Whoa, hang on. When did that happen? We okay? Yeah, we look okay. I'm sorry, OBS says I dropped 1200 frames somewhere. Did stream implode for a minute, or are we okay? Did I really only get 2 pieces of wool from 2 sheeps? Insane. Cannot believe it. Oh, this is so unwise. Oh, this is so bad. Why did I do this? Why did I think rushing... Why did I think this was a good idea? Why did I think running by them was a good idea? I'm out. Sheep. Sheep. We got our 3 pieces. I just need to not be here. I heard these are rare. I'm sorry, I was scratching my nose. No! Okay, stretched are done. Just gets concerned when I start doing crunches. She always stands over me and I sit up into her fur. Dogs are dumb. Dumb animals. Dumb stupids. She's so dumb, but also too smart. I know a cat who is... This is the cat that ate the loofah that I talked about a while back. One of the dumbest animals to ever live, I think. But frighteningly intelligent when it comes to finding ways to eat food. Like, learned how to open cabinet doors and like tear open bags of food, and then taught those things to the other cats. Ada Lufa? Yeah, I believe I've mentioned Lufa Cat before. He's an idiot. Ada Lufa. But man, could he figure out how to open up a bag of treats. Like, you could not leave a little bag of treats, even on a high shelf, because this cat would figure out a way to get up there, knock it to the floor, and then rip it open and eat every treat in the bag. Yo! We got some cherry wood, chat. This is sick. This nice pink wood. Good firm pink wood. I don't even know what I'll do with this. I don't really even have a plan, but I love cherry wood. My inventory, oh, dearie me, my inventory is full. Wouldn't you know it? I want the saplings, so I'm gonna wait for the leaves to break down. I don't need this gunpowder. Is there anything of note? There's some more cherry wood over there. I just want the saplings so that I can have more cherry trees back home. Just gotta wait for the leaves to break down. Oh no, wait a minute. Have my ads just been running and I've not been thinking about it? We got an ad break in a minute and a half. I thought about it now. I'm trying to think. Did we have an ad break and I just didn't notice? Has that happened yet? Oops. I'm subbed, so I don't know when those happen. That is true and real. You know what? I'm gonna run them. We're gonna put it on ads. I'm gonna have a little bit of a break. Because my ears are getting tired with the headphones on. So I will be back after advertisements. I know the subs can still hear me, but I'm just gonna mute and vibe for a minute, have some music. Here, I'll restart this song. It's a great song. NASCAR has had some funny commercials. NASCAR has had some pretty funny commercials. My favorite NASCAR driver is Denny Hamlin. And why is it always that the best songs come on right when I'm about to turn them off so I can go back to the game? Denny Hamlin is my favorite NASCAR driver because of a commercial I saw. Uh, the commercial was Noise. Song sounds like Noise. You don't understand, Breakcore. Um, what was it? The advertisement is Denny Hamlin goes to Domino's because he was sponsored by Domino's. And a kid in the parking lot says, "Hey Denny, I like your PJs." And Denny just kind of looks confused, like they're not PJs, because he's wearing his fire suit, which is just kind of it's like a one piece, all over the body fire suit, fire protecting suit. And I saw that advertisement years before I started watching NASCAR, but I remembered it when I started watching NASCAR. And I was like, well, all of the drivers that I remember from when I was like 6 are all retired, so I guess I'll pick that guy. And I've been a fan of Denny Hamlin ever since. And it's purely because of a Domino's commercial. Fire suits look like PJs? They do. They do, kind of. Honestly, I think fire suits would probably be very comfortable. Like, I feel like for daily wear, fire suits would be a very comfortable thing to wear. Unless it's like a hot out. Unless it's like hot out. If you live in like a comfortable place, then fire suits look pretty comfy. You know what would be great though? Is if they made fire suit pajamas. Like it's a onesie pajama that looks like your favorite driver's fire suit. I would buy that. I would unironically purchase and wear a Denny Hamlin fire suit onesie pajama. What am I gonna do with these? I don't need these. Really stiff and hot, not comfy. They're designed to be comfortable sitting down. And, well, they're kind of just designed to be comfortable in general, because you're going to be NASCAR races. That's a great idea. Someone called NASCAR. Honestly, don't know why they haven't done that yet. I think they used to back in NASCAR's heyday in like the early to mid 2000s, but they don't do it anymore. And it was like a kids thing. It was like for children. What was I saying? Yeah, because NASCAR races typically go like 3-4 hours. Like the Daytona 500 will routinely go like 4.5 hours. They have to be comfortable, or else being in the race would just be agony, because it's already horribly uncomfortable inside the race car. Like it's routinely above 100 degrees in there. You've got no air conditioning. Nothing muffling the noise of the engine, because everything is there for weight reduction. Or everything that is in your car, like your drive to work car with all of its amenities and stuff, not in a race car, because that stuff is too heavy. Even if it only weighs like half a pound, that's weight to be saved, because the lighter the car, the faster the car. So these race cars in NASCAR don't have anything for comfort. So all of the comfort has to be made up for in the seat they're in and the fire suit they're wearing. So I would imagine fire suits are actually pretty comfortable. Yeah, all of that to say, fire suits are probably pretty comfortable. Hello, horse. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I just remembered another advertisement. On the Joe Gibbs Racing, like YouTube and TikTok, they've been doing YouTube shorts and TikToks with the Hawaiian, King's Hawaiian rolls, because they sponsored Denny Hamlin. And Denny Hamlin has just been doing a bunch of sketches surrounding King's Hawaiian rolls. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty funny. Is that a village over there I see? Those are pretty good. I would recommend seeking those out. They're charming little things. I think companies can do a lot with the NASCAR drivers that they sponsor, and they used to. Like back in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing an advertisement featuring a NASCAR driver. Like back when Pepsi sponsored Jeff Gordon, like Jeff Gordon was in a commercial for Pepsi with Britney Spears. Uh-oh. Like they were everywhere. And I think companies don't do enough with their drivers that they sponsor. And I think it's a bunch of missed opportunity. Because a lot of these drivers are like, I forgot about that? Yeah. A lot of these drivers are actually kind of just funny guys. So I think you could do a lot with a NASCAR driver, and these companies just don't. Village. Help, big man. There's a zombie out there. Help me. Oh, frack. I got to see the Minecraft movie the other day. Get booted, freak. I got to see the Minecraft movie the other day. I got to see it at my school. They had like a projector and a screen and whatever, and they showed it on just like a big patch of grass. And I personally didn't hate it. It's definitely not the best film I've ever seen. Not as good as I was anticipating it being, but I had my fun with it. I had my fun with the Minecraft movie. It was all right. But for the big meme moments, everybody like got on their feet. Like everybody stood up for the big moments. And like clapped. Like for Lava Chicken, like the crowd sang along. And for Chicken Jockey, the crowd erupted after Chicken Jockey. It was honestly an experience. But what's so funny was after Chicken Jockey, people got up and left. People started to get up and leave after Chicken Jockey. Like that's all they were there for. It's all they went for. It's Chicken Jockey. Yeah, I would recommend the Minecraft movie. It's an alright flick. But definitely see it with a crowd. If there's ever like a public viewing of the Minecraft movie, go to that. It's really funny. Put me into your house. Have I already ransacked everywhere there is to ransack? Nope, I have not. Bread. My friend, the same friend I'm actually moving next to, his brother went to go see the Minecraft movie, and apparently somebody snuck in. Don't do this. It's not funny, but also it's kind of funny. Uh, somebody snuck fireworks into the theater and set them off when Jack Black said chicken jockey. And obviously, don't do that. It's mean to everybody attending and everybody who works there, but the pure absurdity of it, I kind of just I kind of find it funny, but not because the act is funny, but the absurdity of bringing fireworks to a movie theater. I don't know how to explain it. I don't condone it. Never do that. Makes me chuckle. Is that another village? Only in Florida? This was not only in Florida. This was nationwide. This was global. I can't tell if this is meant to be connected to that village or if this is another one. And we've just had insane luck on this seed of just insane villages. Don't do that to me, man. Apple! We got apple bottom, apple with the apple. This is not a well-formulated joke. Fireworks in the theater were global. Nah, I don't know about the fireworks specifically, but people like throwing their popcorn when Jack Black said chicken jockey. Just like kind of that general uproar. That was a thing around the world. Emerald! I got nowhere to put them. I don't need this. This looks like a very cozy house to live in. Nothing to steal though. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. This was a while back, like when the flick first came out. But I can't believe you didn't hear about the insanity of the Minecraft movie release. I am getting so far away from home, but also I feel no drive to stop. Now I heard about the chaos. Didn't hear about the fireworks, that's concerning. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but nobody was hurt. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a horrible person, but I just laugh at absurd things. And that's absurd. So I kind of just laugh at it. Not a good thing to do. Never should happen again. Don't cancel me on twitter.com. I'm not even on there. Uh-oh. This is probably fine, right? This is not fine. Should I cancel Gaius V8? No, I didn't even get started. Where else is burning down? Stop, stop, stop! No! Where's this even coming from? Stop it. Stop it at the source. BRB gotta empty my dog. Your little yelps amuse me. Well, I'm glad my mic is picking them up now. Where's my boat? There it is. Boat time! Boat time! What time is it? Is that 2100? Yeah, 2151. Is this another ship? Is that what you are? That is what you are. Okay. Door. What am I looking at? Whoa! Hang on now. That's kind of crazy, though. That's sick. That's great. Moss block? I gotta find a use for a moss block. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Take that, take that. Take that, take that. We'll have some bamboo, I think. Definitely want another suspicious stew. Carrots. Nope, want that. Buried treasure map. Some paper. Do we want the paper? Do we want the paper? I don't want this oak log. I'll take that. Out of really good things to dump. We'll dump the raw mutton. Paper. What to get rid of? This is tough. This is tough. We'll dump that. We'll take this. I don't even really know what to do with an armor trim. I don't even really know how they work. But I have one, and that's pretty sick. What am I looking at? It's dark. It's fairly average, fairly normal. This is a dark oak forest, though. Don't woodland mansions spawn in here? Maybe I should poke around. I think I will, instead of just going through it. I will find a safe place to set down, though. Oof. Give me that back. Give me my boat. Oh no, am I out of space? No, I'm out of space. We'll ditch this last door. Gripper! Oh man! I want to get on top of the ridge. Probably get a good sight line of everything. See if there's a woodland mansion. It wouldn't be on this side, it would be over there. But still. Well, huh. Those are 2 pillager outposts, yes? 2 of them? Oh! Oh boy! Look what I found. Well, huh. These are not pillager outposts, as I thought from a distance. No, these are pale oak trees. Who'd thunk it? That's spooky. Isn't it? The creaking can spawn in here, yes? But you've gotta, like, break a specific block to get the creaking to spawn. The creaking? Yeah. What is that? You would understand this reference. Weeping Angel. Oh, I gotta clear out space. Raw chicken, you're out. And you know what? You know what? I don't need all this cobblestone. No, I'll keep the cobblestone. I'll ditch the moss block. Dude, no. Dude, yeah. It's real. But I believe you kind of have to summon it. So if you break one block that you shouldn't, then the creaking will show up. But but I think I'm fine. I would like to have some more saplings, though. So I'm going to wait for the leaves to break down on this one. Horror game for real? Minecraft has really kind of gone into that realm the more that I think about it. I got 5 pale oak saplings already. Frack, man. That's 6. Let me see if I can find what I'm talking about to like demonstrate it. I don't know if it's a guaranteed spawn somewhere in here. You see how the sky has changed too? The sky has gone pale. Really cool. But yeah, pale oak and cherry. Pale oak is just white. Pale oak planks is just white. So you combine the pale oak with the cherry, and you get a really nice, like a kind of Hello Kitty aesthetic out of it, and I quite like it. I don't like that my sword is slow durability right now. I'm sorry. I'm a little paranoid right now. My information might be incorrect, and I might be not safe right now. Because the music has disappeared. Strike my last, it's back. No, it's not, it's gone again. Does the pale oak mute your music? That's insane. I have music set to always be playing. I am gonna get out of here now. I got my saplings. I'm happy. Hui. See, there's the music now. It mutes your music. That's sick. Oh. That's fracking mammoth. I gotta get over there. Whoa. It's the safest way to cross. I guess just get down over here. Can't handle that, I'd cry. Hang on, I got a message and I want to make sure it's not important. It's barely important. It's not even really important at all. Just don't touch the wrong thing and you'll be fine. This is what I really like about Minecraft. It's what sucked me in for so long. Was just poking around. Just poking around finding stuff. It's your mom. She said she made you lasagna. I don't have a mother. I am a machine. Also, it's 22:04. Like, nobody but my friends would be messaging this late. This place is huge. I can't handle the kind of responsibility. I'm not I'm not Stugu's dad. I want to get some height. I want to see exactly how tall, or how not tall, how big this pale oak biome is. Ah! Well, I was wrong. Apparently you don't have to break the wrong block for them to show up, because look who's here. See? Don't turn around. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. He's not slow. He's not slow either. I'm fine though. I got out of aggro. Oh, am I pulling a snappy right now? Oh, I totally am. Just burn already, man. Get out of here. I guess I'm all out of the good food. Didn't find that woodland mansion I was after, though. That's kind of a bummer. I would like to find one of those. Beep! Plays like every other mob in the game. He's got an aggro range. And he really only stays in his biome. He's like a thing in the Pale Oak. Wait, hang on. Windsor. Okay, we got 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Chat. I'm glad it doesn't follow you to the ends of the earth and zap you back in time. Yeah. This is such a good episode. And then those great, like, almost sequel episodes. Like, Blink is great, but the 11th Doctor episodes with the Angels are fantastic. Like, I think Blink is the best of the bunch, but the 11th Doctor Angel stories are also really good. I really like those. But 11 is my favorite, so. Oh no. Could you hear that, or was that too high pitched for my mic to pick up? So you know those fire alarms that supposedly got fixed? That they took a whole day to come and fix? Guess what's back? I didn't hear it. Well, I did. Statue of Liberty Angel gave me nightmares. I mean, yeah, it's spooky, it's scary, it's big. Yeah, I'm glad I'm moving. I'm getting out of this unit. So I'll report it tomorrow. But yeah. Not psyched. Yep, it's not an enjoyable thing. Uh, buddy of mine had actually, the buddy that I'm moving in with, um, he had a similar problem, and he just went and slept in the bike room. But also, he's got incredibly low standards. It's like lower than me, and I've got some pretty low standards. A pretty neat world generation over there. 1800 frames, holy frack. Whoa, that's some very cool world generation over there. Whoa, look at that. Is that a floating island? What's that blue thing? Is that just sky? Is it just the sky poking through? Yeah, that's just the sky poking through. Look at that, dude. That's so cool. You don't really see floating islands like this nowadays. They've patched them out. They're a really cool part of old Minecraft. And a village, dude? And a village, dude? Look at this. What luck is that? Give me them taters. And bread and apple. Can I not put horse armor in a bundle? Oh, I can, but it'll just fill it up. What's Tater's precious? This sentence confuses me. I don't need bamboo. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I'll get some fresh armor out of this. Actually, no, pants are not the replacement part there. What's Tater's precious? I do not understand. You haven't seen Lord of the Rings? Why did... Huh? I have. And recently. I am confused. What do I get rid of? I'm running out of stuff to get rid of. I guess I don't need paper. Eviscerate this man? Literally Gollum? I'm confusion. What do I get rid of? What do I get rid of? I've got too much good stuff. I guess I can get rid of those. I cannot say I've ever seen this kind of house before. It's very strange. Also, don't you live together. You can just yell at them. You don't have to add them in chat. Bundle of bundles. I can't say I've ever seen this kind of house before either. Interesting. Oh, it's got a loft. Kind of. Not really. This is a safety hazard. Okay. I guess we just set off in this direction again. Did you just say something that's not allowed in chat? Did you just post a link or something? What'd you do? Forgot your anti-link? Yeah, because fragging robots keep coming by and sending phishing scams into my chat. Where is my boat? There is my boat. Boat time. posted in Discord? Hang on. Allow me to inspect. Oh, Two Towers? That's actually one I haven't seen in a little bit. So that's probably why I didn't remember it. Oh, no, yeah, I remember this scene. I guess I just didn't remember that line. Weird. Boat! Boat! Andy Samberg. Potatoes. What's it? Boil 'em, mash 'em, put 'em in a stew. Something like that. I keep accidentally hitting my mic. Stick 'em in a stew. Stick 'em in a stew. Be a potato gun. I don't dabble as much in fantasy as I do science fiction. That's some funny world generation. Holy frack. I have 6 Halo books on my desk right now, 3 Star Wars books. I actually have 2 copies of The Hobbit. That's a thing that I have. I've got 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Got a couple Andy Weirs in there. Andy Weir. What an author. Got some John Greens too. Anthropocene reviewed. And my signed copy of Everything is Tuberculosis. I was once an avid watcher. You completely derailed my brain zone. Yes, nothing makes somebody more ready for a smoochin' than Gollum's wonderful face. Never forget your first Gollum. I used to be an avid watcher of Vlogbrothers content. I still very much enjoy them, I just haven't watched them in a while, but John Green told a story that kind of inspired how he does autographs. And that was, like, Matt Damon is, like, trying his hardest to devalue his signature or something like that. Because of, like, an experience he had with paparazzi once, where he, like, signed a headshot or something. And was like, how much does mine go for? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna do not that. I don't remember the whole story, but you could probably just look it up. But John Green kind of was inspired by that story to also devalue his signature. So for Everything's Tuberculosis, he did like 10,000 signatures 10,000 signatures, I think. He did so many signatures that he had to go to a doctor for his wrist, and the doctor was like, "You probably shouldn't do this again." But if you do have a signed copy, you can see what color Sharpie your signature was written in. Carpal tunnel for the fans. That's John Green. He'll do anything for the people he respects. Yeah, if you look up, if you can find out what signature you have, or like in what thousand your signature is from. Hang on, let me pull that up now. Let me look that up. Let me look that up, and I'll tell you what mine is from. So you, everything is tuberculosis. Signature color. Handy dandy Reddit post. Love me a good Reddit post. Oh, strike my last. He didn't do 10,000. He did 100,000 signatures. Signed copies of the book were like $20 pre-order. So, where is my signature? There it is. It is okay. It's a little dark in here. Let's see, what color are you? That's a blue. Intergalactic. Is this blue or intergalactic indigo? I think this is intergalactic indigo. I have one in the 80 to 90,000 range. That's where my signature comes from. It's from 80 to 90,000. You know what? I'll drop the link in Discord so that you can give this a look. Did he do like 200 a night or something? How long did it take him to sign all of them? He actually live streamed the signing process on either his personal channel or the Vlogbrothers channel. I don't remember. But it took him weeks. He was doing these live streams almost every night for weeks. John Green does so many cool live stream things. Like, he live streams himself playing FIFA. Because he's a big soccer fan. He's part of the reason why I appreciate soccer so much. And this is just not loading. He plays FIFA on stream. And every super chat and donation goes to the club that he sponsors. If you didn't know, John Green sponsors a 4th division English soccer club. And all of the money from these FIFA live streams in which he plays as that club, all the donations go to that club. And because of these live streams, that club, AFC Wimbledon, was able to afford a new player. And a pretty decent one at that. And this club, holy frack, AFC Wimbledon. I'm gonna go on a sports tangent because this is a story about people, not about sports. AFC Wimbledon used to be Wimbledon FC, Wimbledon Football Club. Same Wimbledon where they hold the big tennis competition, if you were curious. Is that a jungle? I see jungle trees. I did. I'm gonna go poke around over there. To the sports desk. Should I go to the sports desk? Because I kind of want to keep playing Minecraft. I think I'm gonna keep playing Minecraft. Love the suggestion though. I love that people remember the sports desk. Haven't had a reason to pop to the sports desk recently because we've been in the off season for so many sports. Love that people remember the sports desk. But AFC Wimbledon, for a while, for a long time, like decades, was Wimbledon FC. And that was until it had some financial problems, as some lower division sports teams are bound to encounter. It's difficult making money when you're not in the top division. But so the team was sold. It was sold a couple times. But when it reached its final owner was not a soccer fan. He was a businessman. And boy, do I hate when business meets sports. Because this guy did not understand sports. He was like, if we move the team, we'll be able to keep the fans from the old town, but get the new fans from the new town. So we'll make more money because we'll have more fans, which is not the case. In fact, when you move a team, you tend to lose fans because people don't like when you take something they love away from them. So it was a tire fire. It went awfully. But not just because people hate it when you move teams, this was also the first time a team had ever moved in England. Because over in England, they view sports teams how I think they should view them, which is like, they're like public. They're almost public property. They're not, but they are viewed as more belonging to the town than they are an owner, so they just stay where they are, and the owner makes the money, right? That's how they view them over there. Which honestly, I agree. I believe that sports teams shouldn't be viewed as companies but should be viewed as like things for the public. You know? Does that make sense? But so it was a whole big, it was like legal proceedings to try to figure out, should the club be allowed to move? And the public and everybody who was obviously everybody who was a fan of Wimbledon FC was like, no, they shouldn't move the club. This is wrong. This is immoral. You need a soapbox emote for us to spam when you give these lectures? I will remember that when I inevitably commission Kamina again. Also, I hit my mic, sorry. Don't move the club? Well, too bad. They decided that they should be allowed to move Wimbledon FC. That's what they did. To a town called Milton Keynes, which is like maybe an hour away from Wimbledon. And what's almost... What are you doing here? I'm running. There's a witch. The Wimbledon FC, Wimbledon, had the nickname the Dons. They were the Dons, the D-O-N-S, Dons, because of Wimbledon. This new team had the gall to rename themselves the MK Dons. MK, of course, standing for Milton Keynes. So they expected to keep the same fan base from Wimbledon when they're spitting in Wimbledon's face. MK Dons. Well, MK space Dons. Yeah, they're just effectively spitting in Wimbledon's face, and they're expecting to keep the same fan base. So, of course, Wimbledon fans don't like this. They don't become fans of the new club. And the little town of Wimbledon, because it's England, right? They don't Big cities are not common. They've got like a couple of them, but it's mostly just little towns. The little town of Wimbledon has no soccer for decades. Decades, forever. And then, I'm assuming this all started as like 4 guys in a pub, because ideas like this always start as 4 guys in a pub. They thought, what if we just start our own football club? Fund it, have everybody fund it. Everybody has a share. No owners. No owners. Everybody can buy in and have a share. And you know what? They did that. They went and did that. So, the whole town chipped in, bought stakes in the club. You can, to this day, I believe, buy a stake in AFC Wimbledon and become a co-owner. And they did this so that the club would never move again. The club truly belongs to the city, the town of Wimbledon. Do it? I don't have that money. Anybody can do it? Not me. I cannot do it. But they did this so that the club would never move again. And I think that's beautiful. So what they do is, you don't have to, but if you buy a stake, you can join in on board meetings and have a vote. So people will vote on, because of course they need people to run the club, so they'll hire like CEOs or whatever the job title would be, and coaches and GMs and stuff like that. You know, sports stuff, but people will vote. Like the people that this club belongs to will vote on who they hire to run the club. And so, and they became, instead of Wimbledon FC, they became AFC Wimbledon, Associate Football Club. Association Football Club? I think it's Association Football Club, because that's where the word soccer comes from. It comes from the word association. But that's the John Green sponsors, or more accurately, the company John Green and Hank Green like co-own and co-run. DFTBA, don't forget to be awesome, sponsors the club. They're the back of short sponsor. That's the club that John Green sponsors, is AFC Wimbledon. And John Green has done a lot for the club, just as a whole. So, to thank him, at their brand new stadium that they built a few years ago, they have a special grandstand called the John Green Grandstand, or the John Green seat, something, whatever they call it. It's named after John Green, and at the top of the bleachers, they have all of the books that John Green has written. And when the Fault in Our Stars movie came out, a bunch of Wimbledon fans went to go see it in theaters to support John Green for all that he's done for the club. And it's just a really sweet relationship between the club and John Green, and vice versa. Was that a followable story? I feel like I kind of go on tangents with stories. Was that followable? How was that? Was that 5 stars? Is that a 5-star? Give me that on a scale of 5 stars. Like the Anthropocene review. Yes, I followed. Oh, yes, another a mesa biome. Another thing. The owner of the MK Dons, who eventually years later became remorseful for what he'd done, finally gave back all of the trophies that Wimbledon FC had won, and said these aren't MK Dons' trophies. These are yours. You are Wimbledon, not us. You can have these. These are your achievements, your accomplishments. And I still don't like the man, but I respect him for that immensely. I don't know anything. I know some stuff now. Soccer is the thing with sports, and soccer especially, is it can just kind of sports tells stories. Like if you look at big stories like that about a town coming together to resurrect a sports team that was taken from them, it's really cool. Like, sports is more than just grown men or women kicking a ball into a net. There's also, like, clubs who go through decades of loss and then finally win it big after decades of trying and trying and trying, like the Florida Panthers did. Also, we found another village. Gotta get to sleep now, Rat Boy. I'm gonna lurk for a bit while I get ready for bed. Thank you for stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. It's been a little bit. It's always a joy to have you here. Have a good rest of your night, Lizro23. More things to steal. Bread. Bread. Do I take this? Do I take this? The answer is yes. I've still got some space in my bundle. It's a stupid question to ask. Of course I take this. Of course I take it. If I've got room to take it, I'm going to take it. I'm also thinking I've wandered in this direction for literally hours. And it's gonna take me literally hours to get back home, probably. Gold is almost valueless. I don't need any more of it. That might be just the next Minecraft stream that we do, is just me trying to get the frag home. Bundle. Still don't have any fish. Just unfortunate. Be free. Let me go poke around in the mesa a little bit. I don't really come across these very often. Uh, is this much of a mesa? It kind of just looks like it's this big wall and then nothing. Oh, no, it actually extends for a little bit. Abandoned mine shafts spawn more frequently in mesas, right? I feel like that's true. Wait, when is that ad supposed to run? Oh, it looks like it ran and I had no idea. Whoops. Whoops. Should probably keep better track of that. Does not look like there's much of anything in here, which is a bit of a disappointment because mesas are just very cool looking. I wish there was just more stuff in mesa biomes. Because there really isn't. There's not much. I feel like I heard that they have a higher chance of spawning abandoned mineshafts. But that's about it. If you're in a mesa like this one, that just won't happen. Really. Because it's so small. You know what? I think that might be it for tonight. I'm I'm getting tired. I've got a lot to do tomorrow. So I think I might call it just a smidge early. Um so I'm gonna put us on Be Right Bungus while I just have a I'm gonna have a sip and like stretch for a second, and then we'll get into tape time tonight. Bring the music back. I'll be right, Bungus. Okay, I am back. Music be jamming. I think I've curated a pretty decent playlist of decent songs. So thanks. I guess. It is tape time. Let me scream something in the Discord really fast. Tape time. Tape time. My laptop is really warm. Reverse stare when. Did mean to do it in between streams. In fact, I'm gonna do it after this stream. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Don't worry. I'm going to do it. I just forgot because I am stupid and kind of busy a lot. I don't know. Uh that emote. I emote's gross. That emote is gross. It's a gross emote. Anyway, tape time. Sharky, if you would not mind. If you would not mind. Tonight we are watching. I'll let the music play for a little bit longer. Tonight we are watching Crystal Pepsi employee training video 1992. If you wouldn't mind throwing that in a pinned chat right fast. I'm gonna have another sip of water because I'm horribly thirsty and I spent forever talking without drinking. So I'm gonna have another sip really fast. Um, Crystal Pepsi employee training video, and in parentheses, 1992. This is a good song. I like this song. I like this song a lot. Ow, ow, ow. My back is starting to hurt, man. It's not good. There we go. Which helps a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sorry, I was adjusting some lumbar, whatever. Kill the jams and start the tape. Are we ready for tape time? I think we're pretty ready for tape time. I can tell you I'm pretty ready for tape time because I think this is going to be a strange one and I love strange ones. So, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, tape time.
It would be nice to look into the future with a crystal ball. Through the years, our success at Pepsi has been built on understanding what consumers want and what our customers need. The right product, the right place, at the right time. Today, consumers are looking for lighter, more refreshing beverages. They're looking for variety, looking for change.
Okay.
Our customers are looking for a
I'm
product
intrigued.
that will add to beverage sales and bring traffic to their stores. But look at industry trends. Sale of traditional carbonated soft drinks is slowing down. There's still a big market, but it's not growing as fast. As the total beverage company, we know the right product may mean new products. So we've decided it's time to make one thing perfectly clear.
Oh?
It's Crystal Pepsi.
It's Crystal Pepsi? Whoa! Oh!
There's never been a product quite like it. Crystal Pepsi. A whole new cola experience. A completely different kind of soft drink with a unique cola flavor. The clear choice for Pepsi.
That's such a great aesthetic for Pepsi. I say I miss that. I never experienced it, but it looks so cool to me. Bring it back.
And it's sweeping the nation. Why? Because Crystal Pepsi is a cola, and America loves the cola taste. For more than a century, generations of drinkers have consistently chosen a cola as the perfect drink. It's Pepsi. When it comes to cola, nobody does it better. Crystal Pepsi builds on our reputation and our trademark. It's the first new soft drink in a while to fly the Pepsi banner. And it's new. Formulated to meet customer demands.
They brought this back like a decade ago.
Everything about Crystal is new.
And I had the opportunity to try it.
To its new packaging.
It's pretty alright.
18 months and over 3,000
kind of just Pepsi.
Until we refine the perfect taste for a clear cola. Crystal Pepsi is a whole new beverage experience with a new flavor. It's not just
really leaning into this Crystal thing.
Crystal Pepsi tastes to me like a more subtle cola. I think that's the best way to say it.
It doesn't taste like any other clear drinks that I've tasted. It's got a different taste.
Doesn't taste like anything else clear I've had in my life.
Makes it seem like it's a lighter drink.
Crystal will appeal to the health-conscious consumer.
Will it?
With 100% natural flavors.
Oh.
No preservatives in regular or diet. And no artificial ingredients.
I don't. There's not a chance that's real.
Has fewer calories and it's caffeine-free.
I tell you what has fewer calories. It doesn't have that caramel color in it. Caramel color will tear you up. 100% preservative. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Crystal's look is as distinctive as its taste.
I'm not gonna pull it up, though I'm very tempted to. But there is a video of a man drinking this generation of Crystal Pepsi, not the one they brought back for a limited time like a decade ago. The original Crystal Pepsi, drinking very expired Crystal Pepsi. And then immediately, like within minutes of consuming it, yartzing all over the table. You can find it yourself. I'm not going to pull it up, though I am tempted to. But it's really funny.
With packaging as pleasing as the product itself.
Crystal Pepsi's appearance is unique. It's got the blue base cup. It looks like a beautiful package.
You look at it, you have to look twice. It's like, wow, that's a cola in there. I want to try that.
Crystal and Diet Crystal.
Though the delivery is fairly funny, I agree. It is an interesting bottle.
And in boldly designed new cans for dispensing in vendors or packaged in 6 and 12 packs for supermarket shelves. The new look will invite consumers to taste Crystal. The unique flavor.
Jesse, we need people to taste Crystal. Jesse.
The goal of Crystal Pepsi is crystal clear. We've created a beverage that will re-energize the carbonated soft drink market. A soft drink that will respond to consumer tastes.
Guys, it's just Pepsi you can see through. It's not that crazy. Jesse, we need Pepsi. Jesse.
Crystal Pepsi is creating a new beverage.
It's just clear Pepsi, man.
It's the perfect flagship product in the total.
The future.
On the shelf, it sells. Everybody likes it.
It took the market by storm, and I don't think anybody was really ready for the amount of volume that.
Ain't nobody was ready for the Crystal Pepsi.
No major competitors out there for Crystal that can compete with it.
In test markets, Crystal has exceeded projections.
They had to know that that's another way of saying meth, right? They had to know that.
Crystal is certainly not a flash in the pan. It's a brand that people look for, it's a brand they ask for, and they're buying it again and again.
Crystal has generated the kind of following that guarantees that it will be around for a long time. We've captured.
Why was that guy shaped like that?
For a long time. Crystal has generated
Look at that man.
Following that guarantees that it will be around for a long time. we've captured new
It was the
opportunities
80s. They pretended not to know.
without cutting into our sales of the core four. In our test markets, we've seen Crystal build overall market sales. And the excitement behind the launch creates a need for our customers to give us more display inventory. It's creating
That's a man that gets all the ladies.
and big
And the
opportunities for
men,
us.
too.
As customer representatives in the Total Beverage Company, we can help customers recognize the features and benefits of new Crystal Pepsi and Diet
Features
Crystal.
and benefits.
Show them the sales potential they have on their shelves, in their cold boxes, in their bins, and in their vendors. By increasing their sales, you
Why is he
increase your
wearing
sales
that?
and profits.
He looks like he's wearing Lederhosen, but it's
Consumer demand
not.
for variety and a lighter soft drink.
Why are you wearing suspenders with shorts, my guy?
Crystal is increasing traffic and increasing sales. And it's a product that says Pepsi, backed by advertising.
Yeah, it says Pepsi because you wrote Pepsi on it.
Talents and support of Pepsi people. As part of the Total Beverage
Pepsi
Company,
people.
You'll make buying Crystal easier and more convenient than ever for your customer. You'll bring the commitment of Pepsi, the Total Beverage Company.
I mean, it's already pretty easy to buy Crystal, man. You just go to any low-income neighborhood in Florida and you'll find somebody selling it.
Quality product and a variety that consumers are demanding. And by doing so, we'll capture opportunities for ourselves as well. Crystal in your trucks will drive sales in your stores. Crystal will revitalize your carbonated soft drink sales. As a Total Beverage supplier, you'll be an indispensable resource for your customers. Crystal Pepsi and Diet Crystal are the perfect addition to Total Beverage. It gives us a clear advantage over the competition. No one else has anything like it. The future? It's crystal clear.
We got a song break? We're not even halfway through and we get a song break? Situation 1? What do you
You're really
mean?
pushing this new Crystal Pepsi. What makes it different from every other soft drink?
Look at that fraggin' Elmo's World background. Stop tape?
You're really
No.
pushing this new Crystal Pepsi. What makes it different from every other soft drink?
Crystal Pepsi really is different from all other soft drinks. It's actually a crystal clear cola with 100% natural ingredients, no preservatives, no caffeine. That'll appeal to your health-conscious consumers.
Stop the tape!
Make more sales.
Okay. What do you need?
For you and increase your profits.
I dropped my pen. Gotcha. I run.
Small independent grocery store. Who's drinking Crystal Pepsi?
Who's drinking Crystal Pepsi? Who's out there drinking Crystal Pepsi?
I run a small independent grocery store. Who's drinking?
I run a small independent
Crystal Pepsi really
meth
appeals to
house.
all ages, especially the health-conscious consumer, the consumer that's looking for an alternative beverage. Crystal Pepsi meets those consumers' needs because it has no caffeine. It also has low sodium and less calories than Pepsi. By carrying Crystal Pepsi in your store, you'll capture that customer, which will increase your sales and your profits.
Something about the stupid little jingle I find very funny.
How will you merchandise Crystal Pepsi?
How are you, merchandise Crystal Pepsi?
How will you merchandise Crystal Pepsi?
We found that where we test marketed Crystal Pepsi, we could hardly keep our shelves stocked. So what we did in order to prevent out of stocks was build some solo displays that actually prevent us from running out. And that will increase your sales and profits.
Is it just gonna be this for the rest of the tape? Oh, it's this guy's back. It's this guy's back. He talks like this.
How will Crystal Pepsi help increase sales in my store?
One of the nice things about Crystal Pepsi is that it has a unique flavor. What we found in our test markets was that 50% of the people who tried Crystal Pepsi came back to those same stores to buy it again. This repeat traffic means increased volume and increased profit for you.
Didn't it kind of look like he had blue makeup under his eyebrows? What's that, eyeshadow they call it?
So far, is it here to stay? How's Crystal Pepsi done so far? Is it here to stay?
Crystal has been very successful in our test. 50% of the people that have tried it have come back and tried it again. This means additional customer purchases and repeat business, and that generates profits.
I'm really concerned that selling this new Crystal Pepsi could hurt the sales of my other soft drink brands, like Brand Pepsi.
Brand Pepsi? Brand Pepsi?
I'm really concerned that selling this new Crystal Pepsi could hurt the sales of my other soft drink brands, like Brand Pepsi.
In test markets where we have Crystal Pepsi, Pepsi sales have actually increased. Crystal Pepsi builds traffic, which means you'll have extra sales and extra profits.
Okay, I'll put Crystal Pepsi into the section, but I have no more display space for another soft drink. Okay, I'll put Crystal Pepsi into the section, but I have no more display space for another soft drink.
I realize that the space is an issue, but Crystal Pepsi is providing a terrific return in the test markets. We've found that the retailers that we've worked with have actually wanted the extra displays just to avoid running out. So in turn, I think that the extra space will mean extra profits.
Okay, you've convinced me. You can put your Crystal Pepsi display in place of the Pepsi display.
No, don't do that. Don't stop. No, that will make us less money.
Okay, you've convinced
Don't do that. Leave regular Pepsi.
In place of the Pepsi display.
You know, I understand that your display space is at a premium in your store. However, we found that where we've sold Crystal Pepsi in the past, the Brand Pepsi sales have actually gone up, meaning incremental sales to you and higher profits.
I'll go along with your entire proposal, except that thing about the cold barrel. I really don't have any room for it. I'll go along with your entire proposal, except that thing about the cold barrel. I really don't have any room for it.
Space is a concern, and
It's like water, but it gives you diabetes.
However, by having a cold barrel by your cash register,
Regular Peepus is for chums.
We've seen that happen with other accounts who have cold barrels by their cashiers. They've ordered 15 to 20 incremental cases a week, and that means more profits and more sales for you.
The lunch crowd usually just runs in and grabs a sandwich and they're on their way. I really don't see how a cold barrel is going to do any good. The lunch crowd usually just runs in and grabs a sandwich and they're on their way. I really don't see how a cold barrel is going to do any good.
I realize your concern over putting a cold barrel in your deli. However, soft drinks and sandwiches are a natural link. If they're coming in to grab a sandwich, they're going to want to get something to drink. It makes sense for you to put that cold barrel right by the deli. That way you can increase your sandwich sales and your soft drink sales, which leads to more profits.
Times are tough now. I just don't think Crystal will sell in my store.
Oh yeah, buddy?
Times are tough now.
Tell you what'll sell in your store. And he cracks his knuckles and punches him in the face.
I realize that you're concerned that people won't be interested in new Crystal Pepsi. However, we've got a hot advertising campaign coming.
We got a hot advertising campaign for you.
Into your store, and you can tap into that for increased sales and profit.
You say Crystal Pepsi has a 2% market share? That's not big enough for me to worry about. You say Crystal Pepsi has a 2% market share? That's not big enough for me to worry about.
Well, 2% seems small, but 2% represents the sale of all your niche brands in your store presently. Crystal will mean incremental sales and more profits to you.
Oh, are we done? Okay. Guess that's it. No big finale or anything. Now, before we raid out, I did a quick little Google search, little history research there. Crystal Pepsi lasted less than a year. It didn't even last a whole year on the market before being discontinued. Apparently, people did not really like it, and also completely saw through the marketing that it was healthy, which it is not. It's still just a soda. So it died. What also didn't help is that Coke released their own clear soda called Tab Clear. It was, oh dearie me.
Ethan, I just redeemed people.
But it was featured in Back to the Future. Here, you know what? I don't actually have Peep the Horror on this screen, so here, we'll go back. And Coke released their version, which is meant to be like kind of their just like Crystal Pepsi, but it intentionally tasted bad, so that people would drink the clear Coke and think, oh, if Crystal Pepsi is just like this, then they're both bad. And it was a kamikaze strategy. They intentionally released a bad product to kill an opponent's product, which is kind of insane. But that's what happened, and that's why Crystal Pepsi lasted less than a year. But it was featured in Back to the Future. Well. Where are we headed? Where are we dropping, boys? Blank. Oh, ooh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. I like the sounds them. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't have any suggestions today. One of those people I have not actually rated before. And it also looks like I'm not following them. So hang on while I do the searchy search. Nope. I got some letters mixed up. There we go. All right. Why not? Yeah. We'll go here, because I've never been to here before. Thank you guys so much for coming to stream. Always a blast. I will be returning Thursday, hopefully, in the new spot, exclamation point raid. Yes, thank you for remembering. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. There's no raid? What? Oh. I changed the raid commands. Sorry. Change the raid commands. My bad. Forgot to mention. It's exclamation point raid 1 and raid 2 now. Yep. Is it gonna raid now? See you Thursday if it's raiding now. Things are super scuff on my end. Things are super scuff. Holy Lord.